How about now? Do you see my screen?
No, actually, you don't even have a live streaming button next to your icon.
Oh, all right. So that's the problem.
Yeah,
All right. So I want to say share your screen, and I want it to be.
the whole screen and nothing but the screen.
Yeah, but I
There
got
you go.
multiple screens. So all right, you see the game now?
Um, Watch stream. Okay. Well, no, I don't. I don't see the game. I see the game is in a very tiny little rectangular window in the upper right. You want me to take a screenshot so you
No,
can see what I'm looking at?
I believe you.
Okay. So
I
we
just,
can't really do this as long as this is this okay. So I'm just gonna chill out until you get this resolved. And while you're working on this, I'm gonna talk to other people and encourage them to join our party.
I think I fixed it. How about now?
That's better.
All right. I'm about to send him a code.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
He's not here yet.
He can't do voice, but he's on.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. All right, good. Let me get ready. Can I invite another person or two
Yeah,
before we
yeah.
go?
It's gonna take us a little time to get
Okay.
started. So,
Yeah. Um, I see what you're doing now. Okay, away we go then. All right. Well, if they don't want to join, they don't want to join. I don't care. All right. Hold on. I got to get it full screen. Oh my God. Stop watching or pop out. I'm gonna pop out. Oh, okay. All right. It is a little weird that what's his name? RW is is it behind the scenes, but if he's comfortable with that, then we're good. So I guess if you're ready, I guess let's get started. Go ahead. Thank you for setting this up, Jimmy.
sure. Yeah, I just letting Rob know about the Babe Ruth thing, and I've given him a
Yeah,
code. Taken a
yeah,
swig of Hennessy.
yeah. This is amazing. So when you're ready to start playoff action, now you can mute me whenever you want. Okay,
Yep. Let's see
but
here.
just
So,
keep in mind that for me, this is the first Twickle playoff party. So going to promote it as such. Is that okay?
yes.
Okay. All right. So, what's the status of the game here,
I'm
Jimmy?
waiting for him. I gave him a code and
Okay.
just waiting for you to join. Just waiting for him to join.
It's wild.
Weird, wild stuff.
Yeah. Seems like it's been a while since you sent him a code. I missed that part actually.
Yeah, because on another screen.
Yeah.
I have all my secret stuff happening on one screen and the game happening on another screen.
Wow. This is so special. Yep.
All right, I was going to do another code. His game crapped out, so it's
Okay.
better to just
Yeah.
host again. I find if you leave it sitting there too long, it shrivels and dies.
Oh God.
My wife's in Hawaii. She sent me a text. She's like, "Can you Venmo me your part of the mortgage?" It's due. I was like, "Oh, Venmo doesn't work in Hawaii." All right.
Okay, here we go. Your wife's gonna come back, right? She's on some kind of trip.
Yeah, it's a work trip, but she's taking a few extra days. She's got two of her kids with her.
Good for her. That's awesome. But where in Hawaii is she gonna be?
Uh, he,
Is she
Gila, something like that.
Hilo?
Hilo, yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful. All right, and with that, we're now. Let me see here. It still looks pretty small, but I guess it's doable. All right, I'll just do my best. Good evening, and welcome to tonight's Winter Challenge League Division Series as the Manchester Smiths take on the Preston Fighting Walleyes in Game 3 of the 1934 Kafka Division Series. There you get a little better resolution now. Okay.
All right. Best I can do. All right, let's take a look.
Okay.
Let's get our
That's
lines
fine.
going here. Lefty.
So
Let's
the
see.
series is tied 1-1 as we go into Game 3. The Fighting Walleyes won Game 1. But I don't remember the score. And then the Manchester Fighting Smiths won Game 2. I don't remember the score of that game either. Let's see if I can find out. Oh,
All right.
I don't think I have the scores anywhere. Oh well. Says I've popped out to another window. Okay, go. All right, here we go. We're in top of the first here. Hank Thomas is batting against Mel Harder. Strangeway Stadium. And Hank lifts a fly ball out the left field. Babe Ruth, the immortal Babe Ruth, makes the catch. Now it's Luciaza, and he swings. It's a grounder to the pitcher. Harder over to first. There's a second out. And then a line out to the third baseman ends the top of the first. Lefty Tion on the mound for the Manchester Smiths. Chikafee lifts a fly ball out to center field for second out. And now Irv Jeffries steps in and he hits a fly ball. Sammy West in center catches it. And that ends the first. Going to the top of the second, here's JoJo Moore. The pitch from Harder. An inside out swing, a base hit into left field. Ruth fields it, but Moore's on first with a single. Now Harder deals again, and Delancey hits a ground ball to the second baseman Whitehead over to Larry for one, over Leslie at first, double play. And then a ground ball to first ends the inning. And we go to the bottom of the second. Up steps Babe Ruth. Here's the pitch. He strikes out. Heftian blazing the fastball. Now here's Gabby Harnett. The pitch from Martin. It's a base hit past Burnett at third base. Harnett's at first. And now a line out to shortstop. Leslie hit a line out to shortstop. And now Zoli White swings and a line out to the first baseman. So we go to the top of the third now. Here's Frank Crosetti. Swing and a base hit for Crosetti. Next, Johnny Burnett. And Burnett swings and grounds to Leslie at first. Over to the second for one. Over to first double play. 2 outs. And now lefty Tion strikes out to end the Preston third. Here's Burgess Whitehead swinging and hitting a ball down the right field line into the corner. Whitehead heading for third. Yes, and they're safe. Whitehead safe at third now. Nobody out. Mel Harder, the pitcher, he's going to lay down a bunt. And the squeeze play works as Manchester takes a 1-0 lead. Now Tion strikes out Leary for the second out. And now he strikes out the next guy. So, top of the third now, Harder pitching for Preston. Thomas hits a fly ball to right. Luciazza 0 for 1. Swings and hits a fly ball to right. And right. Right. Okay, Rip Collins swings and hits a drive into the left field gap. Hafey racing after it. He can't get it. And Collins is into second with a 2-out double. Preston threatening to get back in this, and Moore strikes out the end of the inning. Oh, nothing across for Preston as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Irv Jeffrey leads off, and he pops up by no plate. And Delancey can't get it. It's an error. So that'll preserve his at bat. And Leslie now hits a fly ball down the left field line. And it's caught. The wind held that one in. Now there's Babe Ruth strikes out, and Harnett steps in with 2 away. Tion delivers a swing and a base hit into left field. Gabby Harnett, a 2-out single. There's Sam Leslie. He hits a Carmody short who muffs it. And now there's runners on first and second. Zoli White steps in. He swings. Long drive. Deep center field. West can't get it. Harnett scores. Killebrew giving the green light. The throw's coming home, and he is. Oh, nothing. They love the runner to score. Okay, so now it's 3-0 Manchester. And the ground ball ends the inning. Okay, fly out the left by Delancey. And now here's Sammy West hitting a ground ball to first base. Frank Crosetti lines to short for the third out in the top of the fifth. Mel Harder leading off for Manchester lays down a bunt. Delancey throws the ball away. That's a two-base error. Runner at second, nobody out. Larry strikes a ball to center field. West catches it. One out. Chafee hits a ground ball to Crosetti at short. Harder heads for third. Here's the throw. Chafee is out at first. Now Cromartie grounds to short. And Burnett grounds to Whitehead at second. Here's Tiant. Swing and a drive into the gap in left center field. Babe Ruth can't get to it. And Jeffrey and Tiant ends up on third with a triple. Here's the pitch to Thomas. Hank Thomas strikes out. One out. Luciazza lines to second base. And that's three outs, and Preston fails to score. Now Babe Ruth leads it off in the bottom of the sixth. And he hits a ground ball back to the box for the first out. Harnett strikes out. Two down. Sam Leslie 0 for 2. Strikes out. That's the end of the sixth, and Rip Collins stands in 1 for 2 to start the seventh. No runs, 4 hits, 3 errors for Preston. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Manchester. What a exciting, fast-paced game this has been so far. Okay, Rip Collins steps in. Harder looks for the sign. He deals. Ball hit on the ground to Larry at short. He fires to first. That's the first out of the inning. There's ground ball to Leslie by JoJo Moore. And now here's Bill Delancey with 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball to Whitehead for the third out. So that ends at the top of the seventh. Here's Zoli White leading off. He hits a ground ball to Crosetti for the first out. Burgess Whitehead 1 for 2 with a triple. Oh, he looks to bunt, but then swings away. Ground to short. Crosetti fields it and throws to first for the second out. And now it's Mel Harder, who's 0 for 1, but he had an RBI. Strike 3 to Harder. Now we're in the top of the eighth. 3-0 Manchester. Sammy White starts it off for the Fighting Walleye with a ground ball to shortstop. Larry throws it first for the first out. Now here's Frank's Crosetti stepping in. Deals. Ground ball to third. Jeffrey fields it, throws across. 2 down. As we get closer and closer to the conclusion of this amazing contest. Okay, Johnny Burnett swings and hits a drive to center field over Benjamin's head. He's headed for 3, but he holds up at second with a double. Okay. So now there are 2 outs, a runner in scoring position, and Splo Spearman is pinch hitting. The pitch, a ground ball to Whitehead at second, and he makes the play. And that ends the eighth. And we're going to go to the bottom of the eighth inning with the Manchester Smiths leading 3-0. Series tied at 1 here in the Kakofka Division Series. So far, it's been a very fast-paced affair. No runs, 5 hits, 3 errors for the Preston. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Manchester. I have to explain that it's very hard to see. The screen is very small. Okay, there's Larry. Oh, leading off, Lynn Larry singles. And then bottom of the against Louis Dula. And here's Jeremy Benjamin laying down a bunt. And he bunts it to in front of the plate, and they get the runner at first. So sacrifice bunt for Benjamin. I'm sorry. Okay, so 1 out, and Herb Jeffries or Woody England steps in, and he lines out the short for the second out. Babe Ruth walks. And now it's first and second for Gabby Harnett as the Smiths apply pressure. Will Louis Gula hold the line here? Fighting Walleyes already trailing. Base hit to left for Harnett. Larry heading around third. He's getting a green light. Bird behind him. And here's the throw. Not cut off, and Larry is out at home. Oh, so JoJo Moore guns down Lynn Larry at home to keep it 3-0. And now here we go into the top of the ninth inning. Hank Thomas leading off. He's 0 for 3 against Harder and Schoolboy Rowe, the two aces of this Manchester rotation. Okay, base hit into left for Thomas leading off. Now Chiazza hits a base hit to right. And Thomas holds up at second. First and second. Rip Collins 1 through 3 with a double. Manchester trying to fight back here. Foul out to third base for the first out. JoJo Moore steps in and swings a drive to center field. Benjamin back. He reins it in. And what a throw to keep Thomas at second. Now Bill Delancey is the last hope for the Preston Fighting Walleyes. Swing and a drive into center field. It's over the head of Benjamin. Thomas scores to make it 3-1. Chiozza heading around first, going for second, heading for third, coming home, and he slides and he scores to make it 3-2. Sammy West, the last hope for the Fighting Walleye, and he rips the ball into right field for a game-tying triple. Holy cow! Is Harder tired? Oh. Oh. Wow, what a comeback by the Fighting Walleye. Oh my goodness. Sammy West with that clutch triple here in game 3 of the Kakofka Division Series. Series is tied at 1 apiece. Both teams fighting for that edge. So the Smiths manager, Jimmy McDonald, trying to rein in the damage here. He tried to decide, does he put in... Here comes Schoolboy
Oh,
Row.
that's a mistake. That's a mistake. He's not eligible.
Okay, gonna have to undo that. It's a mistake.
Yeah, he's supposed to be tired.
Oh, okay. So you're asking RW to undo, I assume. That's strictly between you gentlemen. I'll just commentate on the action.
He thought I could just undo the sub, but I can't. So
You should be able to.
I can once he bats. That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay, well, you can just bat.
Yeah.
You can undo it. I mean, it's up to you. It's between you two gentlemen how you want to handle this. But I would think that if it was a mistake to put them in, it would just be gentlemanly to allow that to be
That's what
undone.
we're doing. And that doesn't count. So
Okay.
choking in the clutch. All
Okay.
right. So now we
All
gotta
right.
say undo. Oh, he's gonna send it to me.
Here we are, red hot. Walleye on Smith action. Bottom of the 9th. No, we're still in the top of the 9th. No. Manchester batting here in the bottom of the 9th.
No, I gotta
Dula.
undo and
Okay. All right. Oh, wait. There we go. All right. Another undo. You're going to get row out. Okay.
oh come on, I
Yeah.
said yes. Undo last play. No, delete.
Now, a
Delete
real
only the
pro
sub.
announcer would have, uh, clever things to say at this point, but okay.
Russell. Yeah. We
Let's see
gotta
what.
figure out why Rowe is available to me. He shouldn't be.
Okay, Jack Russell.
Pitched 9 innings on with 1 day's rest. He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be back. He needs 3 days rest to relieve.
Well, that's between you and Hal. That's why we play it.
Yeah, but what if John made a mistake in the way that he did the files? Because I got a guy that was tired 6 to start the series and hasn't played yet and is still tired 6.
I I had a similar circumstance. There's a little fatigue button you can click to look at the actual fatigue levels of the pitchers.
Right, but I got a guy that's been tired since he pitched game 161 of the season. And he's still at F6 because the files didn't get done right. Is what I'm saying. Hey, cat,
Don't do that.
cat, you're gonna die. You're gonna bite into that and get a shock. Cat is trying to chew the computer cable.
Well, hopefully you just dodged a bullet and make it through this game.
We'll see.
Yeah. I felt the same way actually when I played my series. I thought he kind of overdone the rest, but I kind of persevered through it. I mean, I'm not saying anything here, but I made the decision that I'd just try to get through it because I had good pitchers. So I had Cannonball and I had Lingo. So I kind of made it through it with those two.
Yeah,
But
I
you may
just to
not.
me for him to have just faced 9 innings of row and he
Yeah.
not be available, I think that's
Mhm.
pretty cheesy for me to put him in.
Who? Let's see it. Let's see it. That's weird. All right, whatever. Jeez, I don't know what to do.
I can't see anything right now. I'm waiting for Rob to
Yeah.
make his choices.
Yeah.
Hey, Cat, I got something for you here. There you go. Go get it. All right, you know what we need to finish this off here? We need another swig. Help us out in the extra innings here.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, there we go. I think we might be stuck is the problem.
Okay. Yep. Oh my goodness. So I'm looking at this very tiny screen, just to let you, just to set the scene here. Um, I'm looking at this very tiny screen presentation. I don't think there's anything you can do about it.
Well, it was working for a little bit. I don't know why it stopped.
Yeah, I'm just doing my best. That's all I'm doing. I'm just explaining, I think, that I'm just doing my best.
Yeah,
This is
fine.
the best announcer job I can do here. But I can't see the game anymore.
Right, because I had to restart because we got stuck.
Oh, okay.
This game.
I hope I'm not distracting you.
No, not at all.
You're showing amazing. You know, you don't have to listen to me.
I'm fine.
You can play with. You can shut me down. Of course, I guess it's a party, but I don't want to see you make any mistakes.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Oh, the Winter Challenge, like it's a test. It really is. It's a giant experiment.
All right. Open game.
Here we go.
Open game.
Here we go.
Auto save.
Okay.
Do his.
And Sam Leslie, didn't he get a triple?
No, it was.
He was the last out. Sam Leslie was the last out.
Who hit the triple? Was it Lynn Larry, maybe? No, Sam
I
Leslie's
guess.
up.
All right, so he's going to be setting his lineup, and then we're going to be playing the bottom of the ninth, right? That's the plan here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try to score a
Okay.
run.
This should be good.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go and.
All right.
Kevin's going to open something for the cat. Come on, kitty, come here.
Okay, welcome back, fans of the craziest baseball league. We're looking at the chat window. We can't move it.
All right, I gave the cat.
Oh, there's so far today. Tiant. Oh, okay. All right, here's Leslie. And he pops out the first baseman Collins for the first out in the ninth. Louis Dola is pitching. And Zoli Wright, 1 for 3 with a double. But manager RW, no. Actually, manager Jimmy doesn't like the odds here and pinch hits with Moose Solters. Moose is 0 for 1 in the series so far. Whereas Dola's thrown 3 innings. He's got a 3.0 ERA for Preston. Okay, here's the pitch. Base hit to right. Solters gets a 1-out single. Now here's heavy walk and Max Bishop. And he swings and it's a line drive to second baseman Chiozzo, 2 down. And Jack Russell, the famous Terrier man, stepped in. Two out. I might see a pinch hitter here. Hank Carr grabs a bat with a chance to win it. Taking a shot right here. Ula looks in at Carr. Carr paws the dirt. Solters is at first, taking his lead. It's a beautiful day here at Strangeway Stadium in Manchester, England, across the Atlantic Sea. And this is the Winter Challenge League's first playoff party ever. Okay. Well, looks like we got the reset here. Okay. Yep. Well, in every life, some rain must fall. Okay. Back to the action here. As we get a new number. If I could remember anything that happened in this game, I'd give you a recap, but it went by so blazingly fast that I have nothing to say except that it's 2-2 here in the division series. Game 3 of Manchester Smiths versus the Preston Fightin Walleye. And here we are in the bottom of the ninth. Solters at first. Tank Car at the plate. For Manchester. Solters takes his lead. Tula looks into Delancey. The umpire calls time. The umpire calls time. And now looks like Hogsett, the left-hander, coming into pitch for the Fighting Walleye, face Tank Carr. And Manchester counters with Tuck Stainback, who hits a ground ball to the shortstop. No, I'm sorry, a line out to the third baseman to end the ninth inning. So we go to the top of the 10th, and Manchester will be making a couple changes here, as they'll be bringing on a new right fielder and a new pitcher. Tuck Stainback will go to right, and Terrible Terry McDuffie will take the mound. for his first appearance here in the playoffs. Jake Stevens steps in to bat against McDuffie. He swings, and there's a drive out to. Oh, nope, the wind gets it and blows it in toward the infield. Bishop turns around and catches the ball for the first out. Pop out to Max Bishop. Okay, Hogsett is the scheduled hitter here. There's question as to whether he'll bat. Sad to say, there's very little I could see in the way of statistics or anything here. There's not much to say. Oh well. Enjoy your day, that's all. Okay, so Jocko Conlon, the future famous umpire, steps in and swings, and it's a drive to stand in right for the second out. Hank Thomas, who's 1 for 4, scored a run, swings, and it's a ground ball to English at third base, who muffs it. And Thomas is at first now. Lou Chiazza steps in. Swing and a drive out the center. No, 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 no. It's a pop out. And that ends the 10th inning for Preston. 3 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors for Preston. 3 runs, 7 hits, an error for Manchester. So I'm not telling you anything you don't know. All right. We're here in Game 3 of the Kakofka Division Series. Winner goes on to face the Denver Dingers for the division championship. Here's the first pitch to Larry from Spoon Carter, and he hits a ground ball back to the pitcher. Jerry Benjamin steps in next, and he swings and hits a ball down the left field line. JoJo Moore's after it. Oh, sliding catch in the corner. That's out number 2. And here's Woody English. Carter's smiling out to his right fielder, left fielder. Okay, swing and a miss for strike 3. Into the top of the 11th, Rip Collins leading it off for Preston. He's 1 for 4 with a double. Terrible Terry McNaffy working his second inning. Gets a side from Hornet and deals. Ground ball to Sam Leslie at first. What a way. Now it's JoJo Moore 1 for 4. And always ready for... Oh, base hit into left field. For Moore. Runner on first, 1 out. Bill Delancey, the 5-hitter, steps in. He's hit 2 for 10 in the series so far with 2 doubles. Uh-oh, they check it and looks like Terrible Terry is terribly tired. They're going to have to take him out. Who will be his replacement? Uh-oh. Could it be Chippy Brett? Oh my goodness, what a bind. Dietrich. Bill Dietrich, he was scheduled to start the next game, but he's being called into action here in the 11th inning. Okay, the pitch from Dietrich. It's a ground ball left. Leslie at first over the shortstop. Larry for the force out. And now there's 2 down. Sammy West walks. And that brings up Pepper Martin. Pepper Martin facing Dietrich for the first time. And there's strike 3. And the inning's over. We go into the bottom of the 11th. Sammy Bird leading it off. Wow, Sammy Bird. Yep, I can't see any statistics or anything, so I just know it's Sammy Bird. He's hitting 500 so far in the series. But will he face Carter? Not much on the bench right now. Carter's already pitched an inning so far in the series. He's been pulled though in favor of Tin Can Cannon. And Bird pops out to start the bottom of the 11th. Here's Gabby Harnett. Ground ball to the third baseman for the second out. And now Leslie. Sam Leslie. Oh, lines out the short. Okay. Jake Stevens leading it off for Preston with a base hit into left field. Bird fields it to the second. Now Tin Can Cannon is scheduled to hit. We'll see. He's doesn't have much pop. Looks like a bunt attempt. And he fouls off a couple. He's going to try again. And this time he misses strike 3. Tin Can Cannon fails to move the runner. Now Hank Thomas steps in. 1 for 5. Oh, but he flies out the left. Wow, Luciaza. He's 1 for 5 with a run scored. Strike 3. And that ends the 12th. Here we go, the bottom of the 12th. Bill Dietrich, the pitcher, up. Decision time. Do you bat him? Yes, he does. And Dietrich swings, and it's a drive in the deep right field. Hank Thomas drops the ball, and Dietrich is on second with a 2-base error from Hank Thomas. Now it's Max Bishop, 0 for 1. And he squares and bunts, and Cannon fields it, looks over, lets the runner go to third, and picks up at first for the out. Now the infield's brought in. The corners are brought in. They walk Stain back intentionally. A foul out to the catcher. 2 outs. It's up to Jerry Benjamin. He hits a Tiaza, and Tiaza makes the play. We end the 12th inning. Oh my goodness. The humanity. Okay, Rip Collins leads off the top of the 13th. And singles past Sam Leslie at first. Always nice to have that leadoff hitter on. Johnny Moore now lines out to first base, and Leslie tags the runner, and it's a double play. 2 outs. Delancey walks. Here's Sammy West. Dietrich delivers, and a ball driven into right field. Steinbeck makes the play, and that ends the 13th for Preston. Here's Woody English leading off the bottom of the 13th. He strikes out. Kincannon strikes out English, and now Sammy Bird steps in. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, ground ball into left field for a base hit. Now there's 1 on, and the mighty Gabby Harnett steps in. There goes Bird, and he's thrown out. Oh, 2 outs for an and a ground ball to the second base. Well, that's strategy right there. He wanted to get him in the clutch, and couldn't do it. Okay, Pepper Martin leading off the 14th for Preston. As Manchester took a little gamble there, but sadly lost. Pepper Martin now leading off. He's 0 for 2. And he hits a line drive to English at third for the first out. Jake Stevens grounds out to second base. And now Tin Can Cannon. He's 0 for 1. He's gonna give way to a pinch hitter. Making moves here. Ground ball to first. Leslie's out, and we're gonna have a new pitcher for Preston here in the 14th inning of Game 3 of the Kakofka Division Series here in the Winter Challenge League 1934 season. Epic playoff action, I must say. The Pittsburgh Bishopoo, I will mention, defeated the Hibbing Dillons last night in a very dramatic 7-game playoff series in the white division. And the Bishopoos won Game 7 thanks to Cannonball Willis's 1-0 shutout. Okay, there's a ground ball to start 14th for Manchester. Sam Leslie grounds out. Now Bill Dietrich is scheduled to bat. We'll see what happens here. This is making these managers having to work hard. Okay. Brennan on the mound. Dietrich shows bunt, but then swings away. Ground ball to Chiazza. Here's Max Bishop. 0 for 1. And he grounds to second base for the final out. Top of the 15th. Hank Thomas swings and misses a Dietrich delivery for strike 3. Here's Chiazza, 1 for 6. And he hits a fly ball deep left field. Deep right field. Deep right center. Stay back, Eke. Well, it's a double. And Chiazza's on second. Very speedy runner for Chiazza. Dietrich says he's not tired yet. Rip Collins is 2 for 6 with a double. And he's intentionally walked. Jojo Moore, 2 for 6. Ground hits the grounder to Bishop. And that moves Chiazza to third and Collins to second. So 2 outs. Dietrich is here's Delancey, 1 for 5 with a double. The pitch. And he walks him. Sammy West. Oh, we've gone too far with this Mr. Delancey. Oh, I think he's, yeah, maybe wow. What a, we need, the Manchester Smiths need 1 out here in the top of the 15th to escape. Its bases loaded. Bill Delancey scheduled to hit. And manager Jimmy McDonald is pondering his options. Who will he go to? Looks like Chippy Britt. Chippy Britt has pitched 1 scoreless inning so far. He's facing Sammy West. There's a swing and a drive to left field. And that ends the 15th. They get out of it. Puck Stain back 0 for 1 with a walk, leading off against Doc Don Brennan. Brennan has pitched 1 inning so far in this series. Swinging a fly ball out to Sammy West, one of the best defenders in the 34 set, and he makes the play. Larry swings and hits a single up the middle. So Larry's on. He's a threat to steal. Brennan tries to hold him on. Throw it to first. He gets back safe. Now Benjamin swings and hits a ground ball to Chiazza. And he gets the play at second for the second out. Woody English steps in. Runner on first. Bottom of the 15th. 3 runs, 13 hits, 4 errors for Preston. 3 run, 9 hits, 1 error for Manchester. Trying to decide the fate here of Game 3 of the Kakofka division. And there's a blast into left field for a base hit. And Benjamin takes second. Here's Sammy Bird. Oh, he fouls out the catcher and he's hurt. Oh, the humanity. Oh, my goodness. Sammy Bird hurt here in the bottom of the 15th. Oh, what will be the ramifications of this? He was playing left field. And who do they have to play? Shanty Hogan? No, probably not. Oh, yeah, Shanty Hogan's going to go in to play left field. The aging catcher. Oh, my goodness. Chippy Brett on the mound here. Facing Pepper Martin. Swinging a ground ball to Lynn Larry at short for the first out. Preston batting here. Jake Stevens hits a single into left field past Woody English. 1 runner on. Don Brennan, the pitcher now. Don Brennan. The Fighting Walleye have a pretty full bullpen. So they're in pretty good shape that way. Now here's Biz Mackey stepping in, pinch hitting against Britt. Ground ball to shortstop Larry. He gets the out at first, and Stevens moves into scoring position. Here's Hank Thomas. Hits a ground ball to Bishop at second. He makes the play, throws to Leslie, and that's the end of the 16th inning. Are you kidding me? Here it is. This tonight, the Winter Challenge League playoff party is in the 16th inning. Oh, all we need is a little music here. What entertainment. Unbelievable. All right, Gabby Harnett, 3 for 6, facing Sugar Cane, and he walks. Shug Kane walks Gabby Harnett. In steps Sam Leslie. And he's going to hit and run here. Ground ball to second shortstop, and they get the runner at second, so the hit and run produces nothing. Chippy Britt steps in with a ground ball to third base when they get the force out at second. And now Max Bishop 0 for 2. Trying to keep this going. Oh, he hits a line out the first. Okay, top of the 17th. Lou Chiazza 2 for 7 with a double. Oh, this is going to wreak havoc on both these teams. Oh, my goodness. Britt flies to Shanty Hogan and left, who makes the play on the routine ground ball. He looks a little unsteady out there. Rip Collins now 2 for 6 with a double. Britt getting a sign. Yeah, it's a pretty rowdy Manchester crowd. And there's a drive in the deep left center field. Home run for Rip Collins. Puts Preston in the lead. Now JoJo Moore grounds out the first. And it's up to Bill Delancey. And he walks. Sammy West. And that's a passed ball. And now he hits a triple in the left field, and it's 5-3. All right, Chippy Britt facing Pepper Martin. And a drive to left ends it. But the damage is done as Preston scores 2 runs to go ahead 5-3. Shug K now on to try to hold this lead. Gets a ground ball from Tuck Steinbach to start the bottom of the 17th. Lynn Larry 2 for 7 trying to keep it going. It's a drive and no, it's a pop up the short. 2 down. Jerry Benjamin, the next hitter, 0 for 3, trying to keep this hope alive. And he grounds to Collins at first base. And the game is over as the Preston Fighting Walleye prevail in the longest game ever played in the Winter Challenge League playoff history with a 5-3 victory over the Manchester Smiths here in the 19 game 3 of the 19 Twickle 34. I'll get it out. Kakofka Division Series. Wow. That puts Preston ahead 5-3. And this is gonna just play havoc with usage. We're gonna see how these teams come out of this. I have no idea, to be honest with you. No idea. All I see is maybe there's some tabulating going on. I have no idea. I'm lost. So did my best to broadcast that fiasco. Actually, it was quite a game. It's an honor to be able to broadcast these baseball games, and this is a very tough league. A lot of really hard things happen in this league. So you just keep moving on. But I think there's probably a discussion going on now. Maybe I don't really know. I'm not privy to it.
He just wants to take a look at the box score, but we need to figure out rest because my only pitcher that can start legally isn't rested. So I need to figure out if there's a way to rest a single player and not mess up the bullpens for both of us.
Well, there is, but it is. We can, yeah, we can get out of this and we can edit the player's file.
Okay.
So as soon as we get out of this, but let's determine first what his rest really is.
He hasn't pitched since the regular season.
Well, let me look what I can find out on my end here, okay?
I'm telling you, no rest.
I mean,
the rest for this was reset to the rest from the end of the season instead of after 2 games.
Okay, let's see.
This guy hasn't pitched since game 161 or 160.
160. So.
And he's still in F6, which he.
Right. Just let me get my ground here. Hold on. This is
Benton.
Al Benton.
Yeah.
Pitched September 30th. And what is he, an asterisk?
No, but it's October 7th now.
Okay, he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's what I'm saying. He should have been available to me in the pen, but I didn't have him, so I went with. So I pitched Dietrich, who was going to start. So when you're like, oh, he's going to. It's because I didn't have any choice. I was out of pitchers.
Okay, well, let's get this straightened out then.
Yeah, let me explain around.
Who else needs adjustment? I mean, I don't know. You guys are going to have to decide that. We do our best to try to provide correct information, but we're two bungling old men,
Oh no,
and we
I
screw up.
understand. I just
Yeah. So what all we can do, I think, is
he's fine.
either
He's Rob's fine with it.
ask, huh?
Rob's fine with it. I said we need to disconnect. All right, so we have disconnected. So how do I? So I go to playoffs, and then I go to Manchester. I just is this where I am able to set
Hold
Benton?
on 1 second. 1 second. Let me get back to your screen. It's very tiny. I guess it's, you know what, the font is very small on the screen. That's the what's making it so hard. If you could change these screen fonts real and make them bigger, that would be very helpful.
Um, could you? It's gonna. Do you know where
Uh,
this is? Like, is it?
yeah, yeah. You go to the player, click on the player. What do you,
So it's Benton, Al Benton.
Al Benton, okay, and then you go up to statistics, and you go. Let me see here.
Update statistics.
Yeah, and then you go to the next screen.
So that's
Click on
team.
team info. Oh, and find him.
Okay, and
Okay, and then scroll down to the bottom. Okay, and then we're looking for. Now this is screen here. We're looking for days um till next start. I think it's in this.
all of these are. Looks like
Maybe this isn't. This doesn't look familiar.
we got injury days, injury total days.
Consecutive days, days to next. Okay, so days to next is 0 for
Okay,
this guy.
all right.
So if his days to next start is 0, he shouldn't be tired.
Yep, we're gonna go with it. All right, so now we're gonna host the
Well,
game.
that's all you could do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He, but there's no reason he should be tired if he hasn't pitched in all those games.
Right, but it.
And Hal is screwing up, or something got put in wrong,
Yeah, I don't know.
right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
This is crazy. You should be able to edit that number, and that should make him so he's rested for the start.
oh, we'll
That's
see.
how we
Right when
do
we
it.
get in the game, we'll see how he is. I think he's gonna be
All right.
0 because we saw on the thing.
Well, that days to next is the days to his next start, and he's 0 now, so he should be ready to start. I'm just showing you that's how we set this up. That's how we do it.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Um,
This sucks. I don't know what to say. This is crazy stuff.
looking for what's the rotation stuff. I'm looking for.
Okay. So he's on the field. You're going to launch the game. There you go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the spreadsheet with the usage. Yeah, on my computer. So we play the day manual, and then we come over
Do you
to
want me to
events
read you some
here.
spreadsheet numbers?
Here's Benton. That's crazy. Dietrich could start right now. He just pitched 5 innings.
Hal
Okay,
decides that's the way we put it in the Constitution. Hal decides the
that's
rest.
hilarious. Like that's
Because if
clearly it.
you, it's
Um,
it's like having an insane. This is true. I've been screwed by it too. It's like having this insane person, run the fatigue system, but it's all we got.
right.
If we
No.
had to go through and fix all of Hal's craziness, well, we can't. And my friend, uh, what's his name, John Garcia at Stratomatic explained to me that he just says the software is different than the card game. It does crazy shit.
Yeah. All right, so let's take a look here. I've got my spreadsheet open now.
And sometimes you can be the victim of it, and sometimes you can be the benefactor of it. But I've been on the shit end of it. Trust me.
All right, so bishop.
I don't think this is. I'm going to do any broadcasting on this. I'm going to pee and maybe I'll come back to it. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy stuff. This is the Crazy Winter Challenge League playoffs. I'm Jim Scully. Hoping to survive. Hey Google, turn on middle two.
Two on.
Many people play this game with an intoxicated mind due to how crazy it is. Oh my gosh! Now here we are in game four. Oh, I'm just gonna relax. I'll tell you that was too much. I don't have it in me, except maybe for a casual comment or two. Oh my goodness! Preston wins game three in 17 innings, 5-3. To go ahead 3-2 in a series. And now Al Benton is trying to fight off this Preston lineup. Okay. Top of the second now. And Benton has pitched 7 innings so far. No, actually, this is Foster who's pitching now for Preston against Garnett. Foster is 1-0 with a 6.14 ERA. In 7 innings, he gave up 9 hits and 5 earned runs, 3 strikeouts. Big Bill Foster. Okay, top of the third. Pepper Martin leading off for Preston. Strikes out. It's Big Bill Foster with the corners are in. So, yes, we're in here at game 4. Fighting Walleyes finished second in the Kakofka division, and Manchester squeezed into third place in another historic finish here in the Winter Challenge League. Okay, that ends the third. Manchester batting the bottom of the order. Herb Jeffries grounds out. Now Al Benton's going to try to lay down a bunt. And Delancey throws away for an error, and Benton ends up at second base. And now Larry singles to move the runner to third. And it's first and third, 1 out in the bottom of the third. Score tied at nothing. Burgess Whitehead's going to try to lay down a squeeze, and it's successful. And Manchester goes ahead 1-0. Here's Zoli Wright. He walked in the first inning. And there's a base hit. They're going to try to score Larry. And Larry scores. Wright holds on first, and it's 2-0. Babe Ruth now strikes out. Okay, Bill Delancey strikes out. Rip Collins rounds to the pitcher's mound. Here's Sammy West. Al Benton pitched for the 27 Bishapoos, as I recall. All right, ground ball to first. That ends the inning. Here's Big Bill Foster. 2-0 Manchester. Base hit by Harnett. And now Sam Leslie swings, and it's a ground ball in the hole between Crosetti and Martin. Harnett holds at second. 2 on. Nobody out. Chick Hafey against Big Bill. He swings, and it's a drive into the right field, and it's a fly out. Oh my gosh. 1 out. Now here's Herb Jeffries with a base hit. And they're going to hold Hartnett at third. Here's Al Benton. Oh, goodness. Al Benton. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. Should they have bunted over the runners when they had the chance? Oh, goodness. That would have been different. But, we're going to see a pinch hitter here for sure. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Could be Maxie Bishop, I guess, or maybe Stainback. Tuck Stainback. 1 out here. Swings, and it's a ground ball into the hole between second and first. Collins dives. He can't get it. And there's Hartnett scores from third, and Leslie scores from second, and it's 4-0. Here's Lynn Larry striking out, and Burgess Whitehead strikes out, but the damage is done. As the Manchester Smiths score 2 more runs to make it a 4-0 ball game here in the game 4 of the Kafka Division Series. Frank Crosetti leading off 1-for-1. He singled in the second. He flies out to left. Here's JoJo Moore. 0 for 1. He's had a fly out. Rowe delivers to the ground ball to second base. Now Pepper Martin steps in with 3. He's hitting 286 in the series so far. Ground to short. That retires the side. Bottom of the 5th. Zoli Wright leading off. He's had a single and a walk and a RBI. And another base hit for him in the left field. Wright is 2 for 3 now. Babe Ruth steps in and strikes out. The mighty Babe Ruth has been a big disappointment here. Gabby Arnett, ground ball to short, double play. Okay, Big Bill leading it off. Flies to Ruth for the first out. Splof Spearman up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Flies out to Hafey. Luciaza 0 for 2. Facing Schoolboy Rowe here in game 4. And there's a fly ball to Babe Ruth and left, and that ends the 6th. Now Sam Leslie in against Wild Bill Foster. Big Bill Foster. Big Bill's 1-0 so far in the series. And here's a fly ball to left. Moore catches that. 1 out. Foster's 1-0 in the series. 5.56 ERA in 11 innings. Okay, big drive out the left field, and that's gone. Chick Hafey puts the Smiths ahead 5-0. Irv Jeffries, base hit for him. Bill Foster looks like he may be on the ropes. Another pitch now to Schoolboy Rowe. He strikes him out. Lance Leary with 2 outs. He's 1 for 3, and he strikes out. No, Foster shows he's still got it. Schoolboy Rowe now deals to Bill Delancey, and that's a double to center field for Delancey, leading off the 7th. These feisty fighting walleyes. They never quit. Now Rip Collins strikes out. Sammy West is 0 for 2. He hits a ball drive into right center field for a double, and that scores the first run of the game for Preston. Here's Frank Rossetti, 1 for 2 with a single, and that's a ground ball to third to hold the runner at second. JoJo Moore now in the clutch. Base hit for Moore. And West is rounding third. They're going to hold the runner first, let the run score, and that's 5-2 now. Pepper Martin walks. Hold the line here. It's getting a little weary. Can he do it? Oh my goodness, this relief staff is beleaguered right now. There's arms out there, but they're getting some use. As manager Jimmy McDonald carefully thinks over his options here in the top of the 7th. The Winter Challenge League, Twinkle 34 playoffs. What drama. Oh my goodness, you won't find baseball any better than this. Wow. Well, we're going to have a decision here. Preston already leads the series 3 games, or 3 games to 2. Here in game 2 games to 1. Thank you. Oh my goodness, 2 games to 1. All right, here's Louis Dula, and he hits a base hit. Schoolboy Rowe stays on and gives up a hit. And there's a fly ball to right, and that ends the threat. They hold him to 2 runs, bases loaded. Spearman flies out the right, right? And that ends the threat. but Preston closes the gap to 5-2. The schoolboy row holds the line with the bases loaded.
Is
Now,
this the second game they're playing tonight?
yes,
Oh,
first game went 17 innings.
what time did they? I thought they weren't starting. I thought they were starting at 7
Nope,
Eastern.
7
Oh,
Eastern.
7
Yep.
Eastern. Okay.
Okay, ground out to Crossetti. Welcome, Wayne. We're glad to have you on board. You really missed a barn burner in game one.
I guess so.
Yeah, base hit there. But Manchester's been fighting back in this one. Here's Babe Ruth 0 for 3, and he walks. Gabby Hartnett, the hero of this team. He's hitting 294 in the series. Oh, he crowds into a double play. All right. Top of the eighth now. Lou Chiazza leading off. Ground to second for the first out. Burgess, Bill Delancey walks now. Schoolboy Rowe doing his best to try to close this one out, but he's really struggling. Been giving up a lot of hits and a lot of walks.
So Manchester won that third game then, the extra inning
Yeah,
one.
17 innings,
No,
5 to
no,
3.
no. Preston won.
Preston won, sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Preston won. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, here's Rip Collins. Schoolboy Rowe, his 12th inning of work. And Collins pops it up behind home plate, and Hartnett makes the catch for the second out. Sammy West 1 for 3 with a double, lines out the third, and that ends the eighth. Still 5-2 Manchester. Sam Leslie leading it off. Line out to the first baseman Collins. Chick Hafey 1 for 3. Grounds out to Crosetti for the second out. Now Irv Jeffries 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Louis Dula trying to keep from falling further behind. Gets English to ground to third baseman Pepper Martin, and he makes the second error of the game for Preston. Schoolboy Rowe hits a fly ball out to left fielder JoJo Moore, and he reins it in for the final out. So, top of the ninth coming up, 5-2 Manchester. Yep.
I'm sure those managers weren't too happy about that 17 inning game. With
Mm.
both of these teams have quite a few short cards on their teams.
Yeah, it's a brutal situation. It's these guys are gonna have to work like dogs to win this. Base hit for Crossetti. Yeah, that was like the biggest disaster you could possibly have was a 17 inning game for. Okay, ground ball up the middle for Whitehead, and he makes the play at second, but they can't get the runner at first. One down. Pepper Martin hits it to left. Bird catches it for the second out. Manchester on the verge of tying this series here in game 4. Louis Dula strikes out to end it, and Manchester wins game 4 of the Kafka Division Series 5-2 behind the great relief work of Schoolboy Rowe and the hitting of I don't know who. I don't even remember what happened. I'm just watching and having fun.
How did
Okay.
that 17 inning game end?
And
Yeah, how
oh,
did it end?
it basically I think
There's Rip
Manchester.
Collins hit a home run in the top of the whatever, then they
Oh
added
yeah,
another run,
Oh, did he?
and
Yeah.
then I went 1, 2, 3 in the bottom.
Mhm.
yep. Rip Collins, hero of game 3, ending the historic 17th inning game. Wayne.
Yeah,
I had
I
a three
guess.
Yeah.
nothing lead going into the ninth. He scored 3.
Get
Yeah,
out. Get
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Oh,
Harder was pitching a
brutal.
shutout,
Yep,
Holy crap.
yeah.
and he
That
wasn't hurt.
Crap.
hurts. That hurt.
Yep. This game is brutal. There's no doubt about it. We've all been there. Toughest, craziest little hobby in the world. Stratomatic baseball. It's a mind bender.
It's a lot.
Yep. Many have been known to play this game under influence of some intoxicant. Yep,
That's the cork
I'll
coming
tell
out of
you.
my Hennessy.
Yep, as it should. Yeah, we'll never forget the Twickle 61 World Series. I think it was game four, game five. The contestants shall remain nameless for the purposes of public distribution, but one manager said he was on his second bottle of Chianti, I believe, and the other one replied, "Well, I'm on my third Manhattan."
Who
Yep.
won out? The hard stuff or the wine?
Oh my goodness. Good question. I think the wine one. Yeah, the wine one. It was Twickle. It wasn't 61. It was 77. It was 77.
Oh,
Hibbing versus the Colorado 14ers. I won't go any further than that. It was a great one. What a matchup. Two fine managers battling for the championship.
hey, do these are the games updated after every game, showing the true at bats and innings pitched?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
are after every game.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm not
You
sure.
you guys, I had talked to John about it, but I didn't tell anybody else. The last game of my last game against uh, Savannah. Well, I'll wait till we got a break.
Okay, here's Hank Thomas stepping in against Hank Johnson. It's Hank on Hawk, and Hank on Hawk, and yeah, Hank Johnson pitching for Manchester. He's 0-1. He had a rough game one. Just went 2 innings, gave up 4 hits, and he's got a 37.4 earned runs. He's got a 37.80 ERA thanks to that outing. But he's tried to avenge himself tonight here in game number 5. Wow. We've only played we played
So let
three.
me that last game of the season I played
Yeah.
against Savannah. Uh,
Uh,
the at bats were not. He forgot to download the latest LZP, and he was
uh-huh.
home. So the at bats weren't up to date, and I knew I had three guys that I was a little worried about. I thought they were going to be okay, but I ended up not starting any of them in the last game. I lost 2-1 in 10 innings, and I ended up. One guy had 7 at bats left, another guy had 4 left, and Dukes had 2 left. And
Yeah.
Johnson ended up the season with 199 hits, and Dukes ended up the season with 29 home runs. So it could have been a couple of milestones. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you got Grandpa John and old man James here running the show, and you got to check your stuff. We do our best, but
no, it wasn't
all
your fault. It was Savannah's fault for not.
oh Oh, for Savannah's, oh my goodness. Oh, that
Yeah,
moron. Oh,
That's
please.
the
I
attitude.
know.
Call him a moron.
I have never even brought it up to him. Okay, that's the
Oh, well,
good
you're very kind.
sport I am. Yes.
Oh, you are, you are kind. All right, we'll remind you that, it's you. I don't know. I guess I don't know what you can do about something like that other than ask the guy if it's up to date, and if it's not, download it. I know it's insane. You got to try to keep track of this stuff.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't even realize it
amazing.
until I talked to
Yeah,
John about it, and he
yeah.
said it probably didn't download it. And that's why it wasn't up.
John and I laugh all the time at our blunders. You wouldn't believe the things we do.
Well, I think I might. Yeah.
Yeah, we have conversations about it. Yep. Where, oh, we should actually have everybody sign a waiver. Thank God we can't be sued. That's all I can say. Yeah. Yeah, it's just part of the craziness of this league. That's why everybody drinks and smokes pot when they play these stupid games. It's insane. This whole thing is just one giant accident. As Sammy West gets a base hit in the top of the third, Preston trying to mount a threat hits a ground ball. Pepper Martin ground ball to Leslie at first, moves the runner over to second. So West in scoring position. Corners are in to the pitcher Hal Schumacher, and he fouls it off. 1-2. He's gonna stay with the bunt. Here's the pitch, and he lays down a nice bunt to the first baseman, moves West to third. So there he is at 2 outs, and there's a ball down the left field line deep.
Whoa!
Huck Thomas's first home run of the year puts Preston in the lead 2-0. Holy Chiazza. Now Lou, it's a ground ball to second base for the final out, but the damage is done. The 2-run home run by Hawk Thomas puts Preston in the lead. Okay, back to reality. Tuck Stayback leads off the bottom of the third. Oh, he sing with a single and then gets thrown out stealing. Oh, the humanity. This game could be so vicious. Here's Max Bishop, and he walks with 2 down. Sam Leslie 0 for 1. He's got some pop. Let's see what he does with this pitch.
Ooh.
Oh, fly ball deep to right field, but the wind holds it in. All right, top of the fourth inning, and a leadoff walk to Bill Delancey. 1 out. Nobody out. Rip Collins, the first baseman, 0 for 1. Collins is hitting 316 in the series with 1 home run and 2 doubles. And there is an inside out swing. English in the hole. Makes a great grab. Throws a second for 1. That's all they're going to get. Force out a second. That's the first out. And Collins takes first. JoJo Moore. 0 for 1 now. Hank Johnson having a little bit more of a struggle this time, but he's a good matchup against the Preston lineup. Okay, ground ball moves Collins to second, and there's a double over the head of Benjamin for the third Preston run. And makes it 3-0. And that's a pop up the end of the inning. We go to the bottom of fourth. Manchester 1 hit so far, but there's Chick Hiffy. Getting a single up the middle for the second hit of the ball game. Now Babe Ruth flies out the center field, and Gabby Harnett steps in. Wild pitch moves Hafey to second. And Harnett lines out to third for the second out. Woody English trying to score the run here. Oh, it's a pop up the shortstop Cressetti to end it. English chokes in the clutch. Oh, the humanity. Pepper Martin leading off. Hank Johnson deals in a ground ball to third base. Here's Hal Shoemaker. 3-0 Preston. There's strikeout. Number 3 for Johnson. Okay. Hawk Thomas hits a ground ball to first, and that ends the inning. Top of the 5th for Preston. Manchester down 3-0 as Hawk Johnson and Steinbeck make outs. There's Benjamin grounds out to the pitcher. And we go to the top of the 6th. Johnson deals to Chiazza. Ground ball to English at short. He makes the play. Here's Delancey 0 for 1 with a walk, and he singles in the hole between second or short and third. So Delancey's on 1 out. And Hawk Johnson may have seen his last batter there.
That's not me. That's him.
Oh, sorry.
Johnson hasn't given up a hit on his own card yet until probably right there.
Collins rips his long drive to center field. And Delancey's the kind of a slow-footed runner. He's going to try to score. Here's the throw.
Yeah, see,
And
1-7.
Delancey's out at home.
Still on his card. He's given Johnson no hits, no walks in this game on his own card.
Wow. Okay, JoJo Moore pops out to
3
chokes
chokes
in
in a
the
clutch in one game. That's a lot.
Yeah, that is. So that's amazing that a guy could get beat up like that, but that's the kind of league this is. Hank Thomas Bishop flies out down the right field line. What a play by Thomas. Now Leslie, he singles into left field. Chick Hafey lines out to short. And now, come on, Babe Ruth, you got to be kidding me. He's hitting 077 in the series. Walks. Gabby Harnett. When is Babe Ruth going to fulfill his promise, if ever? And there's a fly ball to center fielder. West hauls it in. And the score stays 3-0. Frank Cressetti leading it off, hitting .313 in the series with a double and 3 RBIs. Here's a fly ball to right. That could go. No, Afee gets it off the wall. Here's Sammy West. Wind held that in. Ground out the first baseman for the second out. Now Pepper Martin 0 for 2. Hank Johnson still pitching strong here in the 7th inning, despite being behind 3-0. Strike 3. And now Hal Schumacher. Hal Schumacher holding the line so far for Preston. I guess the question here is will the Manchester offense be able to rise to the occasion as Johnson here has held the line. He's going to be pinch hit for. It's Moose Salters now with English on first, nobody out. Oh, a ground ball right at Chiazza. Flips the second, flips the first, double play as Moose Salters grounds into a very painful double play there. And Tuck Steinbeck lines out. And that ends the bottom of the 7th. We're going into the top of the 8th. Hal Schumacher pitching a nice 3-hit gem here. Schoolboy Rowe getting to face Schumacher. Rowe's pitched 14 innings so far in this series. He's here in the 8th trying to hold the line, give his team a chance to battle back. Series is tied now. Yeah, two apiece. And there's a ground out and a fly out. 2 outs in the top of the eighth. Chiazza walks. Now Bill Delancey, he's walked and singled, and he hits a home run into left center field to make it 5-0 Preston. 5-0 off a schoolboy row. Holy cow. And there's a double into the right center field gap for Collins. Bill Delancey racked is that his second home run of the game, Delancey? Now fly out to center field. Ends it, and we're going into the bottom of the eighth. 5-0. Jerry Benjamin grounds out to short for the first out. And there, Max Bishop strikes out. Sam Leslie hits a ball deep right center field for a double. And there's still life in Manchester here in the bottom of the eighth. Chick Hafey in the clutch. Not much of a clutch hitter, to be honest with you. So we won't be surprised to see him replaced here. Who's going to get the job is the big question. Shanty Hogan, the man who moved to left in the 15th inning of the last game due to an injury to Bill Bird. Shanty Hogan comes in and grounds out. Yeah, that was part of the story in game number 4 or game number 3. Wayne, you there? Oh, Wayne's not there. Well, the big story was Shanty Hogan. Sam Bird got injured.
Yeah.
Shanty Hogan had to come in to play left field for him in the 15th inning.
And was any impact?
Oh, he did catch a fly ball.
But not on the
Oh, okay.
But he did
Okay.
catch a fly ball. Yeah.
Well, good for him.
Yeah. Shanty Hogan was a Bishopoo. He played for the 27 Bishopoos. Okay, ground ball to Burgess Whitehead at third. First out of the ninth for Preston. Here's Sammy West. Jack Russell now. Famed Terrier man. Coming in to relieve. He's got lots of gas in the tank. West is 1 for 3, and there's a base hit for West. He's 2 for 4 now. Pepper Martin with 1 out. It's a ball deep into the left center field gap for a triple. 6-0. Oh my goodness. This is just Preston's day here in game 5. Now it's Hal Schumacher, who's done such a great job. He's going to try to bunt home the runner from third. Martin heading in. The Speedy Martin is under the tag. And Schumacher's safe at first. 7-0. And now a single and error by Whitehead. Moves Schumacher to third. And Bish and Thomas to second. Chiazza hits a ground ball to third. And the third base coach gives the green light. Here's the play at first. And Chiazza is out. And it's 8-9-0. Oh my goodness. Delancey doubles now. And here's Rip Collins eating up the usage here. Oh, the humanity. How are these two teams? These guys are just throwing drunk punches at each other all night. Holy cow. Collins 2 for 4 with a couple doubles, hitting 364 in a series. 4 doubles and a home run and 22 at bats. Meanwhile, Russell suffering with a 13.5 ERA in 3 innings, having given up 5 hits and 2 walks. Oh my goodness. Now we've got an interruption in play.
Well, because they're changing cities.
Oh, that was the
No,
end of the
no, it's gonna
game.
get stuck.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. What happened there? Did he like concede? I don't know. That that half
No, it's I,
that half
I,
that half inning went by. I just saw the. I don't. What was that?
I didn't even see the box score. How did that happen?
I
Jimmy,
don't know.
We had a crash.
huh? Oh, you had a crash. It wasn't the end of the
Oh,
game.
oh,
Wayne,
oh.
what are you drinking tonight?
I'm not drinking anything right now, so I usually don't start drinking till 9 or 9:30.
Let's get something. Why don't you get something and enjoy the game? I might have to get a Corona after this one. Oh my goodness, this is just sheer insanity. I'm telling you, this whole league is just insanity. Okay, it's 9-0. Manchester's had 4 hits, and here's Rip Collins against Jack Russell Terrier. Yeah, this isn't even worth announcing anymore, Wayne. Wayne, get yourself some. You know what? Maybe I'll go out and get myself a Corona.
There you go.
That's what I'm
You,
going to
I'm
do.
I'm 2 hours. I'm 2 hours earlier than you, so
That's your choice. Hey, I'll tell you, this has just been so crazy. This is game 5. All right, I'll be back. Oh, I don't have any line. Well, it sucks. Excuse me. Okay.
that mercifully ends the inning.
This is just all his card. He got one hit off my card, and just his card, his card, and
Yeah,
nothing you can
unbelievable.
do. I could have had, you know, Bob Gibson. It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can score 10 though before making an out.
Woody English, he's trying. Finally broke through, trying to get some momentum going into that sixth game. Well, you're off to a good start.
Yeah, I said 10 before I make an out, and then try to score the 11th with an out.
Hmm. Keeping it going. Wow.
Boot it. Boot it.
Oh, it was a good chance to boot it.
Looks good in the box score.
At 5-run ninth, top of the ninth. Did it away. Wow, nice inning though.
Yeah.
I'm sure you haven't had too many 6-run innings this season.
No.
All right, welcome back to the Winter Challenge League playoff
Jim,
party.
did you see Manchester scored 6 in the bottom of the ninth?
What?
Yeah,
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 right.
they did. They scored 6 in the bottom of the ninth. They lost 10-6.
You're kidding me.
No.
No, I'm not. I'm not kidding you.
Oh my God.
I think they had 5 runs in before
I
they
had
had an
5 runs.
out
I said I
too.
was going to score 10 before making an out, and then I'd score the 11th with 1 out. And then I scored 5 before I made an out.
Wow. Well, maybe luck will be on your
I
in your
said maybe
favor.
get some momentum going into that next game.
Oh my goodness.
Get
I
the
just need
bats
to get
going a
him
little
to
bit.
roll on some on my card once in a
In your
while.
pitcher's card, yeah.
So I'm hoping he burned up all his 1 through 3 rolls that game.
So he's ahead 3-2, right?
Too, yeah, yeah. So check this out. So far, this is following the same pattern as the white division playoffs. Teams are alternating wins.
Oh,
Will
interesting.
will this continue?
Jimmy, I
Or
just want to say that, listening to you, Wayne and I is completely optional,
Oh
right?
yeah, I know.
Okay. I mean, you're a sport for going along with this,
No,
but
it's
you
it's all
need to
good.
tune us out. I hope you will just turn us
yeah,
off.
I
'Cause
can't deal with any outside
yeah, I
when
can't watch this without
commenting.
yeah,
My
I
total
can't
concentration.
I
Yeah.
can't watch this without comment. It's just impossible.
So it looks like we're done. I mean, we've played 4 games worth of baseball.
Wow. Okay.
Um,
Oh, so you guys are wrapping up for the night?
yeah, we played 3, but one of them was 17 innings, so we've kind of played
Yeah,
4. He-
Yeah,
gotcha.
you guys are entertaining as hell, I will tell you.
Okay.
You know, that's to
All right.
tell you something. The white is bland. Your white boy bland division. The Kukafka's where the action is. No one can say it. No one can spell it. It's just chaos.
All right. Well, I tell you what, this year in our division, man, it was a challenge facing anyone in our division. So it was.
It
Do
was
you,
just a
do you,
big dog fight.
I know, I know. I mean, we had 6 teams finish above 500. And it was.
Little Feet
It,
and Savannah both had amazing offenses, so you couldn't just say, "Oh, that's a win."
No, you couldn't. I mean, I finished 500 against Savannah, and I don't think I fared much better against the Little Feet either. So,
Well, you
but
guys, I tell you, I think it's cunning of Mr. Rensenbrink to draft